Hello, welcome to My Story with CareCredit, where real CareCredit cardholders share their stories of life-changing healthcare. CareCredit's a leading national healthcare credit card that can enable you to get many of the procedures and treatments you want or need now and pay over time with promotional financing on purchases of $200 or more. CareCredit is accepted at hundreds of thousands of locations nationwide to pay for care for you, your family, and your pets. I'm your host, Amy Freena. Today we speak with Heather, a cat lover who says she was able to spend an extra year with her beloved cat Chandler thanks to CareCredit. Here's her story.
Hi, I'm Heather. I've been a CareCredit cardholder for 1 year, and this is my story. I got Chandler to be a companion to my cat Joey. Joey passed away when he was 17 years old. Chandler was going through, I think, some depression from it. When he was almost 14 years old, he had a corneal ulcer in his eye, and so it was recommended that he have eye surgery. It was going to cost $3,000, which I didn't have at the time. But luckily, they told me about CareCredit, and so it gave me a lot of peace of mind being able to have a way to pay for these expenses. I definitely gained an extra year with my pet, who I loved so much. Because I had CareCredit, I was able to pay for a lot of testing and a lot of treatment that he needed. Thank you, CareCredit. You gave me an extra year with Chandler that I wouldn't have had.
Heather, thank you so much for joining us. How are you today?
I'm great.
Great. Okay, well, obviously we're here to talk about your story, so let's just get right into it. When did you first hear about the CareCredit credit card?
My cat Chandler had a need for an eye surgery, which I couldn't afford to pay for. So I found out about CareCredit credit card, which gave great promotional financing, and got approved quickly, and the funds were available.
Wow.
So he went in for the surgery. Unfortunately, he was not able to be a candidate for the eye surgery because of some other health problems.
No.
But having the CareCredit credit card made it possible for me to pay for his diagnostics and all of his medications.
Gotcha.
Which made him live an extra year.
Awesome.
So that was really great.
Oh, let's back up and tell me about Chandler.
So I went to the shelter, and he was the quietest kitten in the kitten room. So I picked him because I want someone calm to go with Joey. And yeah, when we were on our way back in the car, he was actually starting to tear at the box already.
You're like, okay,
as soon as I opened the box, he sprang out and went crazy. And Joey and I just looked at each other like, oh my God.
What did we do?
Yeah.
He's like, Mom.
He was like, who is this?
Oh my
But he did settle down after he got through his kittenhood, he settled down. And he was very sweet. And the two of them were best friends.
I was going to ask you, were they?
They spent all their time together. They ate together. They slept together.
Really?
They were always together.
How sweet. And two boys, right?
Two boys, yeah.
Oh my goodness. How awesome. So he needed an eye surgery, but it ended up being something else.
Yeah, he needed the eye surgery, but because of his liver problems, he wasn't a candidate to have the surgery done.
I see.
But again, like as he had more and more health problems, and he was 14 years old at this point.
Wow. You had him a long time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it was just very helpful to have that peace of mind that I had a way to pay for all these vet expenses.
Yes.
And give him the best chance possible.
Nice, nice. Have you told friends and family about how easy it was and accessible to you?
Not as much as I wish I had.
Really?
Yeah, I have mentioned it, that, this was how I was able to pay for it, because everybody was asking me how I was going to pay for this expense, this $3,000 expense.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Have you used it for anything else for yourself? Or?
Not yet. I am planning to use it for myself.
Okay, let's hear about it.
Well, probably dental expenses, because I've had dental expenses where it's very expensive and you don't expect how much it's going to be, even with insurance.
I know it.
So having that there, and if I go in and they say, oh, it's going to cost this much money, I can be like, okay, I've got it covered.
Because you have your
I have my CareCredit credit card.
Awesome. All right. So if you could write a review on your entire experience with the CareCredit credit card, being able to get the care for your cat and knowing that you have care for yourself in the future with the promotional financing, what would you say?
I would give it 5 stars.
Yes.
Yeah. It was a great experience. I've never had an issue. And just how quickly you get approved was a really big deal.
Right. I'm sure that was a relief too. Like, I need the money now, not later.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us on My Story with CareCredit. If you're interested in applying for the CareCredit credit card or want to find a provider in your area who accepts CareCredit, visit us at carecredit.com.